Hey everyone, CVA here, bringing you another video, and today I bring you my third and final installment with Mr. Randy Brown. In this segment, we talk about how to stop future school shootings.
Finished the book because I decided I wanted to get out the bullying, humiliation, hypervigilance, violentization concept so that people would at least think about those things and read about them
Yes.
for causing suicides and for causing school shootings. And then hopefully some principal can go and every school board can go, look, it's time we taught nonviolence. You have a problem and we're not addressing it. You know what? Let's have a 1960s version sit-in. You come and have all your friends sit in my office until, we have to do something about it. Let's, you know what? Right now it's so easy. Put the bullying, videotape the bullying and put it on Facebook and show the school board. Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
The video cameras out there now, bullying should never happen. You've got video proof of it. Every kid in school has a camera that can film it.
Which leads me to a really good question, sir, about that.
Go ahead.
What should someone do if they find themselves in this type of a situation? If they're a student, maybe in college, because look at Sung Ho Choi. He killed, 32 people in Virginia Tech? So it's not only high school. It could be college also. What would you suggest to them?
Well, assuming that bullying and humiliation is the cause for all of those, and certainly it's not the cause for everyone, but it's the cause for enough of them.
Right.
The first thing I would do is I would videotape it and call the police because it's assault and battery. If it's actually physical, it's assault if it's not. Children and people in college have the same rights as everyone else. If you report an assault, the police have to file charges. And if they won't do that, then you start a Facebook page or a YouTube channel showing the bullying at your school and showing the injustice and let people know about it. But I have another answer too, and this is actually the most important because let's say you're powerless. I'm powerless. I couldn't get Jeffco to stop the bullying when we complained about it. And I was a parent, for heaven's sake. I'm a taxpayer, and I was an adult. I'm powerless. The concept is very simple. If you're being bullied and Eric and Dylan or you're some other kid and you decide that the way to get revenge is to be the biggest bully and to get a gun and go to the school and kill innocent children, that's a decision you make. And here's the answer. Make another decision.
Right.
Decide to be nonviolent. Decide that it doesn't matter, that you will get revenge a different way. You will be successful. You'll buy a Ferrari when you're 30. You'll write a book that will show this. You will be the best programmer in history, and you'll take that and you'll develop you'll find a way to be successful, to be happy. Don't become what you hate. Find people that you like your parents. They've been bullied. Everyone's been bullied a little bit. And become them. Become someone better. Become someone you admire. Become something you love. Don't become something you hate. It's such a ridiculous decision to decide to kill other children. You'll spend the rest of your life in prison and you'll create all that pain. Don't create all that pain. That's your decision. Live with it. Find a way to get through these years, next month, and live with it and put up with the sadness and the humiliation and find a way to become something better than those people. That's the answer. You want the answer? Forget about weapons. Become nonviolent and become the thing you love. Become someone nonviolent. Become someone that teaches love and teach children, teach kids how to not bully. Be a teacher, for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
That would be my answer. Don't become the thing you hated the most. You just become the thing you hated the most and created more pain than they ever did.
Absolutely.
That's horrible. Become a parent. Raise your kids wonderfully. Spend time with them. Teach them to be gentle and caring and nice. That's the best. Become a parent. Raise your kids wonderfully. Spend time with them. Teach them to be gentle and caring and nice. That's the best method of getting back. Become what you love. Don't waste your life on this futile gesture of killing innocent kids. All you do is create more pain. So that's talking directly to the school shooter. I really believe that.
Yeah.
I really do. And I think that one of the reasons we still have them is because no one's sending out that message. I think that
Yeah.
message is important. This is, according to Lonnie Athens, this is a decision you make. Don't make that decision. Make a decision to become something you love, to become something better. Be better than the bullies. Don't get revenge on the bullies.
Right.
That would be my solution. That would be my answer. And you know, if you're one of the kids in school and you're being bullied and it's all that matters in the world to you, that sounds shallow. But if you will just think about that, if you'll realize in a year or 2 or 3, high school's over, you're in college, or let's say you're not in college, let's say you're fixing cars somewhere, you're going to be a psychologist or whatever you're going to do, you can live your life with love and with compassion, and you can be a better person than they were. That's a goal. That's something to
Absolutely.
live for.
That's how
That's
to
the
win.
thing you want to live for. That's the concept. So, and that's why I'm having this meeting with you, because you think the same thing. I know you do, because it was what we've corresponded. That's what I believe, and that's the answer. Have a school shooter understand that, and take away the humiliation. You're going to take away their anger. They're not going to go to the school and shoot people. That's pretty much solved, isn't it? Without having to arm teachers and arm parents, and without having to have children like Kendrick Castillo.
Yeah. I completely agree with you, sir. And you know, when
Kendrick
I was
Castillo stopped the school shooter at the STEM school shooting.
yes,
Was killed there. So that's a brave young man.
and he was a hero. Absolutely. They gave him military honors. They gave him a military funeral.
Certainly deserved it.
Our
And-
ROTC student.
And then tell me that bullying wasn't the cause of the STEM school shooting. You have a guy who's trading genders. I don't know the term for it. I'm old. I'm stupid. Transgendered kid who's been bullied and humiliated and made fun of, and no one understands. And he only saw the violent response. You know, he should have, the boy that was bullied is on trial now. What a shame. Killed Kendrick, and what a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what a shame. Okay, so that's a valid concept, and that's why I'm glad to do this conversation with you.
Yes, I really hope that my listeners, or the listeners, I should say, because we're all in a shared community, really take these lessons to heart, because if anybody knows anything about this, it would absolutely be you, because this has been your life, unfortunately.
Okay. I must admit, I have spent a long time studying this and thinking about this every single day. And I'm glad I got to finish the book for that reason, and I'm glad I got to do this talk with you for that reason, because I really, in my heart, believe that that's the answer. Now, first thing that should happen in schools is you need to stop the bullying and humiliation.
Right.
If you take away the humiliation and you stop it, the boy that's hypervigilant, or girl, they're very rare, but the girl, is going to see, wait a minute, the bullying has stopped, what's going on here? And you've taken away their reason for being angry. If they're not angry anymore, why are they going to get a weapon and go shoot up the school? They're not angry anymore. You've defended them. That's all they wanted in the beginning, is to be defended and not be humiliated. And I believe that's true with anyone who's been humiliated and bullied and that is at that level. So that's the answer. Take away the humiliation. Take away the humiliation, the cyberbullying from this little girl, and have her friends treat her with kindness. She's not going to commit suicide because she's being cyberbullied and being called all these names on the internet. She's going to be messed up because they've damaged her self-image, but she's not going to commit suicide with any luck. Hopefully one of her friends will step in and go, well, I don't know why they're doing that. I like you. And then that's it. You can stop this.
Exactly.
You can stop the humiliation. And then this is, I have, I'm so glad you let me talk. Thank you.
No problem, sir.
And here's the final thing I want to say. So you do that. You take away the humiliation. And people go, no, it's not going to help. Try it. So you do that. You take away the humiliation. And people go, no, it's not going to help. Try it. And maybe it'll help. Let's hope it helps. If it saves 10 lives, what does it hurt? All you've done is you've stopped humiliating kids that don't deserve it. And what would be wrong with our society for taking away humiliating innocent children for no damn reason? Okay. Right? Do I have an opinion?
Yeah, well, when I was in high
Yeah.
school, my whole motivation was saying one less day, one less day. I'm almost out of here.
Oh
I was like,
man.
okay, I'm almost done, almost done. As soon as I graduate, I am getting out of this town. And the year I graduated, I joined the army, and I never looked back. I was on the other side of the world in 6 months. I was
Wow.
gone. I was gone. So.
And and I know where you were, and that's you were in a war. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, well, I mean, my first duty station wasn't the war; it was overseas. Now I did go a few months later, but regardless, though, my point is that uh, I did not enjoy high school. I did not. I was not an athlete. I was not a jock. I was just a normal dude that went home and played video games. And when it was time to go to school, I went to school and I gave that bare minimum. I was not a striving student. I didn't push for A's. Only thing I did was try to get out of there. And the second I graduated, I was gone. And
And okay, and so you weren't humiliated or bullied,
oh no, everybody
not to
was.
excess. Okay, and maybe
Everybody.
maybe some people were,
Yeah,
but but it's still you still saw it to some degree in your school, didn't you?
absolutely.
And again, what would it hurt if that wasn't there? If people were just kind to each other?
Oh, it would
I
it would
I,
have
I
made
don't.
life better for everybody.
Why not? And I don't think and it makes the jocks, it makes the athletes nicer. It makes the bullies. They understand that they can't live their life like that.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it's a lesson for everyone that helps everyone. I don't see why people are so resistant to that concept.
Yes, I
I
understand that.
I get pushback on stopping humiliation from so many people I talk to. And then what encourages me, I must tell you, and you've seen this too with your stuff, you have people write to you and say, thank you for doing this. Thank you for saying this stuff because I was a school shooter and I understand it and it stopped me. And I've had many, many, many correspondence like that where
Yeah.
people say that and yeah, I was this and I didn't even understand why I was like that. But Randy, you explained the bullying, the humiliation, the hypervigilance, my wanting revenge. You've explained all of that, and then I go, well, I'm just so glad you chose the nonviolent response because that's the decision.
Yes,
It's a decision. Eric and Dylan made a decision to get revenge.
absolutely.
That's the decision, and I know that people don't get that. They think they're just crazy or something. No, that's a decision they made. They've made that decision and worked together for that goal. That's the wrong decision. That's why it's a problem. It's a problem. People need to address that that's a decision and it's the wrong one. You choose nonviolence. You choose kindness. You choose love. You choose making yourself better. Um, you know, take Aikido, take Taekwondo and be able to fight back.
Mhm.
That's the Bruce Lee nonviolent no gun method. That's better than using guns. But at least it's a method that's not
Yeah,
violent.
I think
So
it's just America's in need for a culture change. I know that I'm going down the rabbit hole right now, but I,
I
I, I
absolutely
firmly
agree with you.
I firmly believe we need a culture change because we believe if you internalize or what's the word I'm looking for? If you make America a person, what does that person look like? It's a big brawly dude with eating bacon and shooting an M16, right? That's the embodiment of America. I mean, I'm about that life, but we need to get away from normalizing violence.
Promoting it even. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely. Um, absolutely. Bring it on. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I absolutely do believe that. We need to readjust and think about we're supporting the war machine. We are the war machine. We promote violence. It's in our society so much. And we're just leading kids to make that same decision.
Yeah.
And because they don't know that there are other decisions they can make. Decide not to be violent. Decide to be nonviolent and walk away. Join another school. Move to California. Run away to Alaska for 5 years and come back and tell your parents why you did it. You don't need to go kill innocent children to prove your point.
Absolutely. That's right.
So
I agree.
I got to tell you, this was a funny interview for me because I rarely have any hope. I rarely smile. I don't laugh very much because it's such a depressing, sad subject. But knowing you believe what you believe about this, and knowing that I kind of had a kindred spirit to talk to, and I know that you're trying to do the same thing, I kind of opened up a little bit on that, and Bill Ockham is doing the same thing. I hope you don't mind me mentioning his name.
No, no problem.
Although that interview was just so serious. It's not normal that I smile or even laugh. So thank you for allowing me this opportunity to open up a little bit,
Well,
and not be so serious and not be so negative.
the feeling's mutual, sir. And I know I'm murdering this interview because I'm awkward. When I make my videos, I have to stop and re-say what I want to say a million times because I'm a scatterbrain, and I'm a wiggle worm. So I have to really
I didn't notice that at all. Thank you for letting me talk. And someday we'll meet in person, and I'll have a, I don't know if you drink, but I'll have a beer with you, or a diet Coke.
I was in the Army for 10 years, sir. You know it. You know it.
Okay.
But, last thing I want to talk to you about was, did you participate in the survey that came out recently, I think it was last year, about the renaming of the school?
Oh, yeah. I online, I think it was.
Yes.
They wanted to tear it down. I actually wrote that editorial 3 weeks into that and got so much flack for it. It was unbelievable.
Oh, no.
There's nothing wrong with that school that a front loader in 12 hours couldn't fix. Tearing it down made a lot of sense because look at all its, and build a new high school there or somewhere else and name it Clemens High School and do away with the name Columbine, because all they've done is memorialize the tragedy.
Yes.
Leaving the school there, and there's so many stories about that. The courage the families had to
pay for the rebuilding.
Pay for tearing down the library, which the school wanted to just remodel. I did go to, way back then, the remodeling thing at the library, the school, the public library. Mm-hmm. They had all the swaths of cloths that they were going to show to remodel the library, the nerve that would take to leave the building there. And just think of all the kids that would break in just to see the library where the murders took place.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it should have been called Clement High School, and I think it should have been torn down 18, 19 years ago. But, I got flack for it then, and then now it's rebuilding it now for the $40 million it would cost, and renaming it Columbine after you put the Columbine Memorial right behind it. What good is that going to do?
Right.
You change the building, it's still Columbine. The memorial's still right behind it, where none of the children are buried there. That's just the memorial to the children,
right?
Kind of the public one. Of course, there's the other beautiful memorial over off Colorado Boulevard where Rachel and Corey are buried, isn't it? Corey?
Yes.
Yes. And Mr. Sanders.
Wow.
Did I get that right? I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank now.
I'm not sure exactly where they're buried either. So.
Oh, okay. I've been over there enough. You'd think I'd remember. Jeez. That's you forget some things, and it's almost on purpose.
Well, sir, is there anything else?
I have to tell you, you're doing the right thing by what you do, the things you show. But if people are fans about this and they want to keep diving into this, they are going into the rabbit hole. It's a very questionable thing if you have marginal mental health to begin with. If you should be going investigating this, it's difficult.
Yes, and from my standpoint, it's extremely taking a toll on my mental health, because a lot of people take my intentions and twist them. Now, not a significant portion of them. This is just me talking to you. I'm not putting this in the video.
No, you should. I think that's great, because
really?
Everyone involved in this. Now, the policemen that are hiding information, that's their decision. They're hiding it because they're hiding the truth. But the other people involved, this takes its toll on everybody. And then just think of the poor family members that are living with this. And
I can't imagine.
Think of Sue. We're talking about Dylan during this. It's a horrible thing to be doing. I have to do it clinically because I think it's important. It actually bothers me a little bit that the suicide myth is still being perpetuated when I don't see how that's physically possible. And it would be wrong of me to just let it go and not speak up.
Mr. Brown, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it for talking with me. At any time you want to have another talk, please message me. If there's any message you want to put out there to the community, I'll be more than happy to help you in
You know, I'll tell you what, this is going to sound funny, but this is probably my last interview. I said what I wanted to say. You're a great resource to get that out of there. I'm fine with that. I need to have a life now. I'm tired of being sad. But if you would, so I really think I'm close. This is my last interview as far as I know. I would like it if you would take that 17-minute thing I have on YouTube. You could put that on your site. I would love that.
Yes, sir. Okay, so just to be clear, you'd like me to upload it to my YouTube channel. Okay.
Yes.
I can absolutely do that for you,
I
sir.
think you believe in the message, and now that's only if you do, and then you could say, this is from Randy's site. I'm putting it up here because I believe the same thing. And if you don't, then don't. That's fine. I'm not pressuring you, please. But just if you want to, I'm offering that. How's that?
Yes, sir. I really appreciate it, and I'll make sure that the message is conveyed the way you put it. I'll do you justice.
Well, again, you don't have to. I shouldn't have asked that. So for what it's
I'm
worth,
honored. I'm absolutely honored. I'll take care of that, sir.
I'd be glad for you to do that. And also it might add some hits to your site. Who knows? I don't know how that stuff works. So thank you. Nice meeting you. Someday when you're in town, how am I going to know? You're going to have to message me a CVA and say, okay, my name is Jonathan Caldwell or something.
I think people are going to be Facebook searching that guy now. It's not me, guys.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I made that up because I have no idea. So,
okay.
Okay. Nice talking with you.
Thank you very much, sir. You have a great day.
Thanks for trying to get that message out. I do appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this will conclude my conversation that I have with Mr. Brown. Please visit the links in the description if you're interested in purchasing his book and also seeing his YouTube channel. Until next time, take care.